Free bird, here we go. I'm not leaving until Monday. Okay, so this is a beautiful day. I've been crying all day long, so please, please bring it up. I just want to let it. I just want to let it stream. Take it out when I got cut. Okay, so here we go. I got a little speech here. I'm mostly gonna be talking, but just this makes me feel comfortable. Eric and Kathryn, on your wedding day, I just want to say, I love you. I love you guys so much. So I'm walking across Roosevelt Road to high school, St. Ignatius College Prep. The best school probably in the country. And this kid's in front of me. Tall, lanky, goofy looking guy. And he's sitting there singing, I just wanna fly, spread your love on fly, put your arms around me, baby, put your arms around me, baby. Now this was a Sugar Ray song at the time, I think, in mid-90s. I hated that song. Who is this loser? That's what I'm thinking. So, I could not have been more wrong about this kid being a loser. Probably the most popular kid at St. Ignatius. If you can imagine that, the social butterfly that he is. So, after freshman year, I had gone on this canoe trip to Quetico Provincial Park in Ontario, Canada. One of the most beautiful places in the world. I have some friends here who've been there. Tom Heineman was my counselor, and he was a very cool guy. And we had a great trip. It was beautiful. Almost as beautiful as today. So Tom tells Eric after the trip, we weren't really friends yet, he says, Matthias kid's kind of a cool kid. You should maybe hang out with him. It was almost like I was in grade school, the loser I was in high school, and I had to have a play date made for me by his father. So Eric actually heeded the advice, and I started hanging out with him, and we had a ton in common, and we used to spend every weekend in his garden apartment in the basement with our other high school friends, and we had a blast all the time. Sometimes we would forget to turn the stove off and wake up with the oven on. I mean, things like that happen when you're in high school. Anyway, maybe college too. Maybe right now. So, the next year, Eric and Ryan and I went on this same canoe trip and became incredible friends. The place just brought us together. Nature is something that's always been part of our lives, and of course, we're having this beautiful wedding outside, and that just continues today. So, after Quetico, we become really good friends, and now I have tons of friends because Eric is popular, and I was a loser. And so this is great. I am loving St. Ignatius now. I was going to transfer in the first year. Nope, not anymore. So Eric's deciding, about college, and I'm thinking, where am I going to go to college? I don't know. Vermont. Vermont. If you've never been, you're missing out. So I thought at first, maybe we shouldn't be roommates because we're such good friends, we might kill each other, I don't know. Decided, came to my senses and realized that, yeah, we should definitely be roommates. So we come to college, our 4th floor upper tupper dorm room is the green upper tupper. You know it. Room 402, end of the hallway. So we had the Green Mountains out our landscape. Beautiful. My parents dropped me off. I was like, okay, just go home. And so, Eric is there, and we're having a great time. And of course, the first thing we do while we're there is walk around all of the female dorm floors. We figure, the girls' floors are the best way to make friends, because if you're friends with girls, you'll be friends with everybody, right? So, we had a great time, and we met people instantly, and the people that are here today from Vermont. We're some of our first friends, and we have the greatest connection in the world. And because of Eric Heineman, I was able to have that confidence, you know, to just let myself be myself, and he just really helped me be the man I am today, and I hope that I've done the same in some way for him. So, I doubt it, but you know, whatever. Anyway, so, we're almost there. We're almost at the end. Don't worry. We're almost at the end. I'll be right there. So, we go to, I leave Chicago for like a year and a half, maybe like 2 years. I moved to moved to New York to get the band back together. We were on a mission from God. Didn't work out. So I moved to Boston for a little while. And while I was in Boston, it was miserable. Hated the place. No offense, it's a great town. I love the town. Nate Dogg, sorry. But I was just very lonely at the time, okay? Eric Heineman comes to visit me one weekend. I didn't really have any friends in Boston either. Without Eric, I really don't have any friends. So I'm in Boston, and he comes to town one weekend, and it's a drizzly day, and we go on the Freedom Trail, and Freedom was on the march, and it was amazing. And he calls up some UVM kids that happen to be in the neighborhood, and here I am in Boston, no friends, having a great time with all of my friends, drinking at the bar, and it was awesome. So I moved back to Chicago finally. Greatest decision of my life. And I moved into Eric's apartment, 2815 North Racine, Chicago, Illinois, 60657. We have had a ton of people live there, great friends, a fabulous place to party. Well, next time, all of you are invited. Maybe Halloween, I don't know. So, I move into this apartment, and there's this girl, Kathryn, Eric's new girlfriend. I don't really know her that well. She's always around. She has keys to the place. I'm watching TV and she's coming in. I'm like, well, it's a good thing I wasn't doing anything strange, you know. Not that I would, but I'm just saying, you know, that level of comfort's no longer there. So, I become incredibly jealous. I'm not so sure about this girl. Who's this girl? What's this all about? But because she was around all the time, I got to know her very well, really quickly. And I soon realized that she was actually perfect for Eric, and it was a little bit frightening. And actually, I started to like her a little more than Eric. Kind of like, Needless to say, he is a very lucky man. I don't know how he did it. So, the time that I really knew, though, that it's a strange story, but it's a time that I really knew that they were perfect for each other was when they were having a fight, okay? It was a Thanksgiving time situation, and they were fighting about where to go and birthdays and, you know, family type of stuff. And I was in my bedroom, and my bedroom was right next to the kitchen. And Ben and Ryan, the other fantastic groomsmen here with me, high school friends as well, were in the living room, and I was like, I gotta get out of here, because they're arguing right next to my room, and I really wanted to leave, but I had to go through, you know, the war scene. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna run. So I run into the living room, and I crouch down to Ryan and Ben. I'm like, Mom and Dad are getting a divorce. So we chuckle about that for a second, but then as soon as I said that statement, I was like, listening to them argue, and Kathryn was being really mean. And Eric, and Eric was just so calm and collected, and I just saw the yin and yang and just the incredible beauty in their relationship where they knew they could be together and argue and fight and whatever and still love each other, and there was no way anything was going to break that. And I think that I've been pushing for this for a long time, and I've been saying, Eric, you've got to marry this girl because she's awesome, and you guys are great together, and I love you guys. I love you. If I can get me on you right there, I want to say, I love you, I love you, I love you.